Okay, so today the topic is pawn weaknesses. Uh, how many kinds of pawn weaknesses do you know?
Well, there's the isolated pawn.
Yeah, isolated pawn is a weakness. Yes, that's true.
There's
Another
also the backward pawn.
backward. Yeah, I agree.
Um, I don't know.
Double pawns.
Um, sorry, double pawns.
Double
Of course.
pawns. Yeah, that's also a weakness. And hanging pawns can be a weakness. Do
Yeah.
you remember what are hanging pawns?
Um, Not exactly. You'd have to remind me.
So, for example, if you are black, well, okay, if you are white, this is c4 and d4 pawn
Yeah, yeah,
without any e and b
yeah.
pawns.
Hmm.
So, of
Yeah,
course,
that's quite common in the Nim Zondian.
mhm, mhm. Uh, in some positions, especially when there are a lot of minor pieces on the board, so these pawns can help you to restrict the enemy minor pieces. But if, for example, we trade like two pairs of minor pieces, then these pawns can become weakness. They can be attacked easily.
Hmm.
Okay, so at the same time, when we talk about weaknesses, we can also divide them into two classes. So the pawn is a real weakness when it can't move, but when it's a mobile pawn, then it is not no, it can be not a weakness. For example, now if looking at the a3 pawn, what do you say? Is it a weakness?
Um, Not really, I guess.
No, it can be a weakness, but at the same
Could be.
time it's difficult to attack this pawn, and the pawn can be advanced to a4.
Yeah.
So what about b6? Is it a weakness?
Well, it's under attack from the bishop right now. Um,
So
the
if
only
it's
thing that's defending it right now is the rook, but I'd still say no.
if mhm. So what do you think? How to attack this pawn if it's white's turn to move?
Um, Rook b3.
Rook b3, and the pawn can't move,
Yeah.
and it's a weakness. It's attacked twice.
Hmm. And if black doesn't want to lose the pawn, then they'd have to play knight c8. But
Knight
the
c8.
knight's, at the back of the board now and it's not doing anything.
Yeah, but and he has to keep the knight there or the rook on the sixth rank to protect the pawn.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
also,
Uh-huh.
mhm. I was gonna say that, once the knight's moved back to c8 to defend the pawn, then we can play rook b5 to attack the pawn that's now left undefended. So
Exactly,
we
exactly.
can
You are
overwork
right.
their pieces.
Um, so actually, these moves were made in the game,
Yeah, okay.
but there is one more thing I want you to notice here. What can you say about white pawns and black pawns?
Okay, well, the white pawns are all pretty much connected. So white only has two islands, whereas black has four pawn islands. So therefore, white's pawns are a lot stronger, and we'll be able to play together in the late game once the pieces are traded
Yeah,
off.
that's true. So it's better to have less islands. For example, here
Yeah,
white has only two and
yeah,
black
for
has
sure.
four.
Mhm.
Okay, so rook c3. Black wants to trade his weakness on f5 for the a3 pawn. How would you continue? Would you trade?
I think I'd play just I don't know, a4. I don't know.
a4?
Um,
If a4, maybe rook c4.
yeah. If rook c4, then I'd. No, 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 it doesn't work. Sorry. Uh, I was gonna say maybe there are some tactics with the knight or something, so we can play rook down to b8 and pin the knight, and I don't know. Maybe if the king moves to d8, then we can play bishop takes on b6. But because the rook's still on the c file, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
because the knight's protected. So no.
Yeah.
Um, do I want to trade? Maybe not. Um,
Okay. So.
I mean, I could play
Mm-hmm.
my bishop back down to c1, but I don't like that very much. I think it's kind of passive. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a passive move, but maybe it makes sense if, however, after bishop c1 there is rook c5 move.
mm, yeah,
So if you trade, then you improve his
yeah,
position because now the ace pawn
two pawns
is not
together.
isn't yeah, two pawns are together.
They're
It's
also
not.
pass pawns, which is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay, so it was played rook e5 first.
okay,
Because
yeah,
if king goes to f7, then we take on f5 with the
the
tempo,
with a
with a
tempo,
check.
yeah.
And if
Mhm.
king d8, then again rook f5 and the knight is
And the
hanging.
knight's hanging. Okay, yeah. Whoops.
So it was played knight e6.
Mhm.
But moreover, if king d8, then knight d5 is a good move. What is the idea behind this move?
So the rook's under attack first and foremost, and then
Rook for
there's also a checkmate threat of bishop takes on. Sorry, bishop to g5.
bishop g5, yeah,
Yeah.
true. So knight e6 was played.
I feel like taking the knight is okay.
Yeah, we take with the check, king to f7. How would you play? If rook e5, then king f6, I think.
I don't know. Maybe just rook h6.
Yeah, rook h6. If king g7, then what?
Then I guess we could just check on d4 and take the other rook and trade.
Yeah, and trade the rooks, and
And
so
it's got a
with
fairly good position.
with minor
Rook pawn.
pieces only left, then the position is winning for white.
Hmm.
So king g8 to protect the h7 pawn, but not to g7.
Hmm.
Rook f6, rook a3, rook f5. So in this position, b6 is still a weakness. We are one pawn up, and I think we have a huge chance to win the pawn on b6. At the same time, instead of taking on a5, there is a one more good move. Maybe
We could also, yeah.
better one. So how to play?
Um, I don't know. Maybe we could play just rook c6.
Knight, rook c6 makes sense. Knight e7, and he keeps two pawns on the same side.
Hmm.
So looks like his king is no has not so many squares.
Hmm. So
And
I guess sorry. We could also play bishop h6.
bishop h6, but it's not a checkmate.
Yeah.
How to avoid this checkmate rook f8? How to play for black?
Um. Is it possible?
It is.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Rook d3 and rook d8. What am I doing? Sorry.
But and now we capture on f5. We are threatening to play rook g5, rook g7, and capture on h7 if king goes to f7. But if king goes to h8, then just bishop g7 and then just move the bishop
Yeah.
somewhere to attack enemy pieces. Okay, let's go back. So what did we do in this position? So we noticed that almost 2 pawns here are weak, and we tried to attack them simultaneously.
Yeah.
And he can't protect everything. So by the way, what if, for example, here rook f6?
I think maybe just knight d5 looks good.
Knight d5, rook d6. Or just simply king to e2, for example. This pawn will be lost. At least one.
What if knight comes to a7 in that position then?
a7.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't notice this move.
Oh wait, can we just... No, we can just check.
No, we can just do this thing.
Yeah. But would it also be possible to check with the knight? Because that would be okay as well. Can you just check?
That's a long line.
Yeah. Wait, just check if you can play. So after knight a7, yeah. Now check with the...
Knight?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, I thought that bishop takes pawn is okay because... No. Sorry, no. I thought you could win a piece, but it's not true.
No, just rook b6 wins because of rook b8 and the knight
Yeah,
is hanging.
yeah.
Okay, good. So let's switch to another game.